we were talking about a very public divorce and also the release of your new book. And in that book, you talk about all the elements of what it has been like to heal in community, to recognize and find your tribe, to, you know, look at yourself and say, hey, why am I acting as if I
Yeah.
don't need community? It's such a vital part of what we
Come
do,
on.
right? You
Yep.
also talked about the fact that you had some people who were there for you financially along the way, and you've been building a platform along the way, right? Like there's so many
Yeah.
things going on. So we have found that there are some times where finances are the thing that kind of help carry you through. Like, right? It's like I'm going through all these things, but like, thank goodness I have the resources to do X, Y, Z. There are other times where finances can be the thing where it's like, this is just yet another burning building on top of the other
Yeah.
burning buildings. What were things like financially through this trauma?
Oh my goodness. It was the worst. Let me just say, I'm gonna nutshell this for you guys. It was the worst. And it was hard because I'd actually already been on a financial journey for my kids. So I was in the middle of setting up savings accounts for them. I start contributing to those accounts and I'd gotten with a financial advisor and I was like, I want to set us up for the future. And then divorce hit. And I ended up having to move into a new house because I wanted to honor the organizations that I was connected to. I had individual conversations with all of them. And a lot of them were like, well, we're going to take a break for a year or we're going to cancel this booking. And so I lost so much just honestly doing the integral thing of saying, let me sit my behind down and really heal and take care of my kids for a couple of months and not work. And so, I mean, everything was drained. Every account, every credit card, every saving that I had set up. My lawyer alone was $5,000 a month. And a divorce that could have taken, honestly, 2 months took 6 months because I was fighting back and forth with my ex-husband because he really wanted me to sign an NDA. And I'm like, I am not. And then it just was back and forth and back and forth. And so I got to a point where I had drained everything. And this is such an embarrassing part of my story, but I've always been like the strong daughter. I've always been the one that took care of my mom, the one that my parents never had to worry about. And I got to a place where I had to ask my parents for money. And if there was anything that got me angry, it was that because I'm in a season in my life where I want to contribute to my parents. I want to give them back the things that they gave me. And because of this really painful, traumatic reality that I had to walk through with my ex-husband, they now had to take care of me and my kids. And I was so mad. Okay. In that, the Lord has been super kind, but I've had to humble myself and ask my friends for 1 month worth of my lawyer's retainer. And I had friends that started an Amazon wish list for us and a GoFundMe and a Venmo and all a Zelle and all the things. But it was embarrassing and so stinking weird to have to ask to humble myself down. In this new season, I have found myself kind of rebuilding everything, munching off at the debt, but honestly battling with creating balance for all of the debt that I'm in because of the divorce and also providing for my kids and also creating a beautiful life for them. And that has been a weird and delicate balance. I want to take them to the Christmas tree lightings and the pumpkin patches, and I want us to have the matching Christmas pajamas because so much was taken from us. I want to infuse beauty into their lives. But I got this debt looming over my head that it's like, I got to find this balance, this cadence, if you will, to try to figure out how to do both. And that has been also really grief filled and so hard that I can't give my kids the things that I really want to create beauty for them while also making sure that I'm not passing down a legacy of debt to them, that there's a legacy of abundance and generosity and generational blessing. So it's been tough, and I'm giving myself grace because it's only been 2 years, but it's been tough.
There's